A very long time ago, people used to make sporting bets for things they wanted. Then along came the bookie, when betting became gambling, and it all got rather odd. And not very even. Happily, we've now come back to an age where people can use their sporting judgment to compete against friends for things that matter to them. Whether this is simply the pleasure of being right, the look on the loser's face, or even who pays for the post-match pizza. This is what Sporting Mouth is designed to provide. A place where you can settle the score. And where the whole village gets to know about you.
We made that film to launch the beta version of our new sports business, the start of a journey into app life. Fortunately, we emerged from the experience with something to smile about, because we've been able to prove the fundamental elements of our business model, and because the process helped us discover something we hadn't expected, that could make Sporting Mouth even more valuable than we'd first imagined.
Probably the best way to introduce a new sports prediction game is when the whole world is watching the same match. The Football World Cup provided that opportunity, which we made a reality by persuading one of the world's biggest companies, Microsoft, to help back our initial idea. This put Sporting Mouth under an immediate global spotlight, with feedback coming in from users in over 100 countries from around the world, almost overnight. And the good news is that what we've learned improves many of the assumptions in our original business model. People made more challenges than we thought they would. They invited more friends to play than we forecast. And crucially, they settled more of their bets than in our pre-launch predictions.
Without question, our biggest discovery came from seeing that Sporting Mouth plugs an important gap for brands that use sport as a marketing channel. That it makes their products more central to fan activity than traditional forms of sports marketing, giving them relevance, cut-through, and an association with sport that somehow seems more natural and authentic. What really surprised us was how many downloads this activity generated, suggesting that we can recruit users from our partners' social media channels at the same time as earning revenues from them.
And the impact of this is even more pronounced when you include our second discovery. The Microsoft and Nokia aren't the only brands that see how Sporting Mouth relates to their audiences. We're now involved in a number of conversations with additional brand owners about using our platform to run their own contests and promotions as a licensed service.
Recommendations are still the key driver of any app's growth, which is why it was so important that our official user ratings were so hugely positive. We've listened to what users think about the app and channeled their likes and dislikes into the design of the new version that we're about to launch.
This new version connects people who want to test their sporting instincts with each other in a way that is personally rewarding, statistically compelling, and easily shareable. With multiple fixtures to predict, a wider than ever range of prizes, stakes, and forfeits, and unique stats to show people how they compare with their opponents. We think our new app raises the bar in social sports gaming.
We set out to prove we could mirror the competitive behaviour of fans in an app, and offer a brand the opportunity to be part of this action. We've gone a long way to achieving this, which is why we're now embarking on the next stage of our development, to make it possible for us to talk to more brands, to allow users of Android phones to access Sporting Mouth, and to add important sporting events scheduled for 2015, including 2 further World Cups for rugby and cricket, and of course to add more functionality to the dashboards and content management systems that drive our platform. The funds we're raising now are designed to help us achieve these tasks and accomplish our commercial goals. We hope you'll support us and take a stake in Sporting Mouth.